for Sustainable Development, co-hosted by the Ministry of Tourism and UNESCO, explored way to boost tourism potentials. Speaking to ENA, Özlem Adiyaman Lopes,
I promote
UNESCO Senior
and
Program
I help
Manager,
UNESCO member
emphasized the
states for the
transformative
development of a concept called UNESCO Global Geopark. So this is one of UNESCO designation. So UNESCO designate the important sites. These could be historical sites, this could be natural sites. And UNESCO recognize the work done by the country in the sites for the promotion, for the education, and for the protection of these important sites. And we have several World Heritage, Biosphere Reserves, and geoparks. So geopark is the most recent designation of UNESCO. UNESCO recognized that the site is promoted, and there is an educational activities in the sites, and this was also the conservation activities. So I'm here to explain Ethiopian community and Eastern African community how this could benefit Ethiopia and how this could benefit local citizens there.
Natural, historical, and cultural sites, and acknowledges countries' work in education, conservation,
I think in Africa
and
it's
promotion.
just new. It's only 10 years we have this in at UNESCO. So it was initiated by the people. It was initiated by academics and local people, and that's why we call it bottom up. And that's why in Europe it developed by people. And then Asia took that model, governments really helped. So it is really governmental high level in Asia. And last 10 years we were promoting globally European model and Asian model. And it's just a question of time. And now that's why this is our 5th event. So we did already events in Botswana, Namibia, South Africa, Kenya. We are promoting it. I think the real challenge for Africa is national park concept is well established. So tourists come Africa for national sites, natural sites, to observe the safaris, natural sites. And it is not clear how the communities actually can contribute to that. Ethiopia is the center origin of humanity.
Ethiopia
so
offers a rich
very
tapestry
deep
of
culture.
cultural and natural
So
assets,
Ethiopians,
encompassing indigenous
cultural
knowledge
heritage
systems, religious
is
practices,
immense. So
and
we
varied
have high number
landscapes,
of
she
World Heritage
emphasized.
recognitions. So the
Ethiopia
culture
is
very
the
rich
origin
here.
of humanity,
Nature
so we
is
have
very
deep
rich.
culture.
So this is the origin
Ethiopia's
of the
cultural
world. We can
heritage is
see how
immense,
the
so we have high number
world
of
is
well-tied
created.
recognitions.
So history of Earth here, geologically.
So the culture is
and
very
we
rich
have
here.
intangible
Nature is
heritage.
very rich.
We have indigenous
So,
communities,
this is the
local
origin of the
communities,
world,
different
how the world
rituals,
is.
different religious activities. So in Ethiopia we have everything together, and UNESCO can recognize what we have here, and then that can bring these sites to global scale that whole world can recognize.
Registration, with Morocco and Tanzania being notable exceptions. She also emphasized Ethiopia's distinct advantage due to its
In
wealth
Ethiopia you have 10-20 sites that could be geopark tomorrow. So Fomar, for example, Fomar is a site. It's UNESCO World Heritage tentative list for cultural heritage. So UNESCO, Ethiopian government submitted that dossier because cultural heritage component of this cave is very important. But this cave is a natural heritage. So this is the longest cave in Africa. But it's this connection. So how we connect the cave's geology, cave's natural aspect with people's cultural heritage there. So most known concept is the cultural heritage. That's why this site is nominated as a cultural heritage site because of the religious aspect.